Hey guys, Pitmore3 here, and welcome to the second to last, I'm gonna just take a guess and say it's second to last, video of Super Smash Bros. 64. In the last part, we finished up Fox, one player, on Very Hard, which is the hardest difficulty in this game. There was no Intense back then. And there's Fox, congratulations page. I used to have that as my desktop wallpaper, because that's a pretty cool background. Alright, so just to clear up, we have done one-player mode with everybody possible. We have done it with Luigi, Mario, DK, Link, Samus, Captain Falcon, Jigglypuff, Pikachu, Fox, Kirby, Yoshi, and Ness. So we have done it with everybody, as you can tell in that thing by the bottom. The only reason the Smash Bros. Logo changes is, like, red ones are very hard, orange is hard, yellow is normal, like Mario's. Green is easy, like Kirby's and whatever, and then very easy is blue. So that's the only difference there. We've done the bonus 1 and 2 practice with everybody, so there's no need to go over that. We did beat Race to the Finish with everybody, so technically that's bonus 3 as well. I'm going to skip versus mode for a second here, because that's what I'm going to go over last. So we're going to skip on over to option for a minute. Here you can just set this down between stereo, mono. That's pretty obvious. Screen adjust, which is you can adjust your screen and then hit L to reset to default, which that's just for, you know, like if you're having a problem with, if you're using an older TV, because, you know, back then they didn't have these nice little flat screens. And backup clear, which this will erase the newcomers, which is your unlockable characters, your one-player high scores, your bonus stage, your versus records, your prizes, or all of your data. And going to data, we have the characters, which we've already gone over all of these, so there's no point in going over that again. This is your versus record. This shows how many times you faced a character and how many times you defeated them. So that's pretty standard stuff. Sound test. This can play all your music. This is the opening credits. Oh yeah, this one right here. The timer's running out thing, if you've played the older Mario games, you know about this. It's whenever the clock gets under 100 seconds. This is whenever you're playing a timed match, so whenever the timer is running down to the last minute or so, it'll start playing this instead, if you're wondering. Victory themes. Bet you can't guess that one. That's clearly Captain Falcon's. Hammer. Star. So you can adjust through all those. I believe there's 45 in total, yes. So this is the sound that, you know, the characters can make. So it's like sword slashes, items that you can be thrown or used or whatever. That one goes up to 70 something. No, it goes all the way up to, wow, 100 and, apparently I was way off. 100 and, nope, 200, nope, 194. Wow. And then you have the voices of all the characters. And I believe at the very end, it will also show you the announcer voice. So yeah, that's all your voices and everything like that. I'm not going to go over each individual one because, let's face it, that would take way too much time and there's no way you'd actually want to watch. Alright, so in this one, before starting a versus, you can't go up to like the top corner and choose your versus stuff from there. So what you do right here is you actually choose your versus stuff before you start. So here's your obvious start. There is no coin, which is actually good because nobody likes coin match anyway. So you have timed battles, stock battles, timed team, and stock team. For those of you that don't know, stock is how many lives you have. So like whenever I started doing 1-player mode, I had 5 stock, and then I lost a life, it went down to 4 stock. Time is just you battle and try to get as many kills until your time is up. You can set the time to whatever, including infinite. Stock you can set to whatever, up to 99. And then also there are versus options. This will turn the handicap on, auto, or off. Turning the handicap to auto, what this does is, let's say it's Link versus Ness, and Ness loses. Next time Link's going to start out with a couple % of damage, so maybe like 10% of damage, and every time he gets killed he's going to come back with 10. So it tries to make it a little bit more fair in case you're not as skilled as your opponent, and it starts out by giving them damage. Team attack, this one's pretty basic. This one is if you're doing a team battle, whether it's time or stock. This chooses whether you can damage your teammates or not, on as you can, off as you can't. Stage select is on or off. This basically means, are you going to choose your stage or are you going to let it be random? And then here's your damage counter, which 100% is normal damage, is how much you're going to take. If you set the damage lower, then you're not going to fly as far from attacks. So let's say I set it to 50, if I get hit with an attack, it's just not going to send me flying back very far. 200%, however, I'm going to be sent flying much farther back. You can also change your stock right here, but that's all. You can change your team, free for all. But if you're going to want to change like from time to stock or vice versa, then you're going to have to go back. So what I'm going to do right now is, I'm just going to show you really quickly. We have all these stages. There's that empty spot right above random, and you can get that by unlocking 100 versus mode or by doing 100 versus mode matches. So what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm going to set the stock to 1. Make sure your damage is 200%. And then you can start a fight. I would recommend choosing somebody that's either got a good throw, somebody you're good with, or somebody powerful. So I'd stay away from like Jigglypuff or somebody like that. Oh, I don't want the handicap on. Hold on a second. I don't want that on. No, I don't want time team. I want stock. Set your CPU level to 1, or if you're using another controller, which I could do, but I don't want to get it out. You could also do that and just have your opponent suicide. Either one. Pick a stage. I would recommend staying away from ones like Yoshi's Island, where it's harder to hit players. So I'd stay away from Yoshi's Island, and also Planet, whatever that is, Zebus or Zebus. I'm not really a Metroid fan. Saffron City you might want to stay away from. Sector Z is a little large, so I would recommend something like Dreamland, Hyrule Castle, even though it's a bigger stage, it's easier. Congo Jungle is a really good option. Peach's Castle can or cannot be, it kind of depends on how well you do, but I recommend Congo Jungle and Dreamland are probably your best two to choose from. And then you start your match, and it's got to be 100 matches, not 100 KOs. And then just do a few attacks and send them off the screen. I'd recommend throwing, and then you'll get a win. And then that will rack up your counter, so you just get to 100. So I will see you guys in a moment. I'm probably going to just cut the video and then add more to this in a second. But I may not. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, I will meet you guys whenever I get the final thing. And it's going to give you a notice. So I will meet you guys at the notice.